Hi, Will for Sound on Sound here at the AES convention in New York in a very comfortable chair with Marcel from Antelope Audio. How you doing?
I think we win the Comfortable Chair Award for the show.
It is a real treat.
Some kind of trophy for these.
We'll knock one up for you.
I put these chairs together myself before the show during setup, I'll have you know.
Very well done. So what are we looking at here then, Marcel?
Well, with the Discrete 4 and the Discrete 8, we have a very comfortable entry price for our Antelope sound. And these are not entry-level interfaces, these are entry-priced interfaces. We trim back some of the amount of the effects that you get so that we could hit a new price point so that we could reach a new user base. But you get that same Antelope sound. The chips are almost the same as used in our Orion and Zen class of interfaces, so the sound is all there. What we did do that's different and very unique is create a fully discrete designed mic preamp in a 4 and 8 channel format. And so there are no off-the-shelf chips, there are no off-the-shelf op amps, and that accomplishes a very low THD and a very smooth sound.
Can you talk us through the feature set then for each of the Discrete 4 and 8?
The Discrete 4 has 4 inputs, 4 outputs. It also has 4 headphone amps. Again, world-class sound. We also have
4 headphone amps, did you say?
It does have. It is a headphone amp. We wanted them to have their individual strengths, and that product, you know, we looked at the options that are out there, and it's just something nobody was doing under $1,000 to offer that many headphone amps. So it's a great headphone amp, as well as a mic modeler, as well as an interface. It's Thunderbolt and USB. We are working also on a new Windows Thunderbolt driver, so you could start off with USB there, which is very low latency, real-time monitoring. It comes with reverb. It comes with over 50 of our best effects. All of our effects come with them. You start with a couple channels in the basic version, but you can upgrade to maxing out the channels with the premium version, and that applies to both units. The 8 channel is, by the way, the Discrete 4 also has ADAT in and out, SPDIF in and out, and work clock outs. So it can be part of an expanding system to work again with other interfaces, not just our own. The Discrete 8 is 8 in, 8 out. Both the units have mastering grade outputs. It does have 2 headphone outs, but you also have a control for each headphone. You have a knob for each of the 8 microphone inputs, and both have instrument inputs. There are reamp outputs on the Discrete 8. There's also a foot switch input that you can use to assign things like talkback, which there's talkback on the front of the Discrete 8.
Sure.
And you can assign it to mute, mono, dim features, much like our Antelope button on some of our other interfaces. That's how we envision employing the foot switch.
Okay, so what's the price point for each of these with the various different plug-in bundles?
So you start out at $899 for the Discrete 4.
That's
for the
US
basic
street
version.
price, is it?
That's a US version. I believe it's $13.99 if you add for the premium version with the extra effects and the AFX to DAW plugin, which brings up to 16 effects. Or $19.95 is a great bargain, by the way, because that includes our Edge microphone. So there are really some attractive bundles for both products. The Discrete 8 starts off at $12.99 for the basic model. You can upgrade that one to the full complement of effects channels for $19.95 and also get that AFX to DAW plugin. For $29.95, you get our Mega Bundle, which includes 1 Edge microphone and 6 of the new Verge microphones. Comes in their own cases, comes with their own accessories, the pop filter, the shock mount, its own cable. It's a very attractive, complete set.
So when you're talking about adding more plugins and more of the, are you talking about more processing, or are you talking about more software with the bundles?
We unleash in the premium bundles more stacks, so you can use them on all of the inputs. So you can use models on the 8, for example, with the premium version, all of the inputs for modeling, as opposed to the first 2, which comes with basic. We wanted to give people kind of the best of both worlds. The entry-level price point, or the entry price point, not entry-level performance, but entry price point, we wanted them to have access to hear and experience all of these FPGA effects, these great effects, and then also be able to upgrade to having them on all the channels if they wanted to.
Okay, cool. And it's available, when are these going to be available?
Oh, very soon. We're assembling these right now as we speak, and you're going to see more information about that soon. In mid-November for the Discrete 8, and mid-December for the Discrete 4, and the microphones are also coming in December.
Okay, great. Thank you very much, Marcel.
Thank you, Will.